Hey what is up, Black Desert fans? Today I bring something special. I'm serving you a little taste of the variety of content Black Desert Mobile has, by offering a unique combat system where you can't find in no other game in the same genre. Solo dungeons where you engage powerful bosses in face-to-face combat. Gathering entry tickets by just completing stuff around the game or from just after farming. And guess what? It's up to you when to decide to run them. No daily restrictions, no weekly restrictions, totally up to your mood. Also, boss rushes are one of the most important combat power factors, not only for your character, but for your entire family. The same goes for Ancient Ruins, content with the same logic, but this time with the alternative that instead of entering solo, you can group up with other players. For shorter time queue purposes, the game itself has provided the bot system, so if you can't find other players in 30 seconds, bots with similar power as you are placed. Despite the variety of modes focused on your main character, Black Desert Mobile brings also a unique combat system where you can bring multiple characters and again face bosses, in exchange for combat power and other rewards. Constellations is one of those examples. Like the previous modes we discussed, the same thing applies as well, with a slight difference that those entry materials are a little harder to acquire, but again, no restrictions on when you decide to run them. ALYAELLI'S Rift is one of my favorites. Again, a family content where you face off against world bosses along with your characters. Now there are 11 and every single one of them used to be a world boss which you could fight at specific times. Basically, this mod has been made to save us time instead of having so many bosses with time restrictions. This is also the reason that you can do them only one time per week, but of course at your time of choosing. When you have so many things to do with your family team, why not also a tower defense, or to be more accurate, a gate defense? One ticket generates every day up to a max of 7. You can stack them and do this one time per week instead of wasting time every day. You have the ability to control every single of your characters, but you can't use their skills, so make sure to set their skills wisely. The ability of control is for you to move them to different squares, as the situation demands. Defeating each wave will grant you mana. You can use skills with mana for extra help. Your goal is to defeat all the waves without your gate being destroyed. If you thought that this game doesn't have PvP, think again. No game right now on mobile in the same genre is not even close to where BDM is. Right now you are viewing one of the most fun PvP modes, Ramones. Teaming up with your friends or entering solo to fight in a 3v3 brawl situation. Each player begins with 10 points. The team with the most points at the end of the match wins. Killing other players or objectives on the map will grant you points. If you die from a player, the player killed you will take some amount of your points. Objectives can be very tricky as each one grants unique buffs or heals. Annual tournaments and community tournaments are also being made. If someone would ask me what I would like to do in my free time, well, picking up the sword and diving inside 50 people like Rambo might be my answer. Battlefield of the Sun is a 30 versus 30 fight. By defeating enemies, you and your team gain points. When your team reaches a specific amount of points, a boss will appear. Defeat this boss before your enemies and you win the game. Battlefield is open 4 times a week for 1 hour. You can do maybe 6 to 8 matches within an hour, but you only need 3 wins to gain your weekly rewards. Now everything might sound simple, but there are so many strategies and things you can do inside the field that might change the result of the match. One of the most iconic things to mention is the sword. Only one member of each team can pick it up, and when you do, your power is empowered dramatically. With each skill you make the sword level up along with its power, with a maximum of 10 level. When you die, the sword also drops and another teammate has the chance to pick it up, while its level remains. Are you hyped yet? Cause if you are not, let me introduce you to the Black Sun. Really hard to find words to express my feelings. Sun rises 2 times per week for 1 hour. All guilds compete, aiming to collect more points from the other guilds. Points are gained either by killing other players or by killing monsters. If you die from another player, the player who killed you gains 30% of your points. Pretty easy to understand, right? Well, I have to tell you, frustration, hype, hate, honor, friendships, mistakes, joy, tilt, everything is there. And every time the sun is about to dive, I am also ready to dive into those feelings. All those things were only a very small bite from the variety of content you can find on Black Desert Mobile. I am planning to do also a video by breaking down all the content and discussing if this game is worth playing on 2023. Maybe a new server announcement is what I'm waiting for. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya!